Hello everyone and welcome to Ascension. As always, I'm Kane Michael.
And I'm Brad Maple.
And finally, we are back with another episode of Ascension, and it has been a long time coming, but the roster over here is rearing and ready to go, and we're actually going to be hearing first thing from the general manager of Ascension about some big things coming to the brand now that it's back.
Yeah, speak of him, yeah, he's coming out right here, and you always have to wonder, there's always just a kind of a big energy that follows Lance Frisco wherever he goes, because you really never know what type of announcement he's going to make.
Yes, no, this man always has something up his sleeve, and, you know, now that Ascension is back, they've got a lot to prove. You know, they've got a lot of ground to cover, and I think that he's the man with the plan here. He's going to get everyone where they need to be, and I can only imagine that everyone backstage is listening in very eagerly.
Oh, you know, definitely, and Lance Frisco is a man that loves competition, so he has seen what the Turbulence roster and Tiffany O have been doing, so this announcement is definitely going to be huge.
Yes, it sure is, you know, and a lot of things have changed since the last time we've been here in these seats in the Ascension Arena, but, you know, we're going to have to wait and see what they have in store for us tonight.
Oh my God, thank you. You shouldn't have. What's up, Brad Maple? Now, hello, Arrow Academy. If you don't know my face and you don't know my name, I am Lance Frisco, and I am your general manager for Ascension. Now, you probably just don't want to sit here and listen to me talk. I'm going to make this short and sweet and get right down to business. Ascension's first pay-per-view will be called Proving Point. We'll be crowning our first AAA Arrow Academy Ascension champion, and we will also crown our Ascension Women's Champion.
Some big news here from the general manager. 2 new belts being added to the brand.
Now for my men, I will be watching each and every single one of you very closely, so I can decide who is the best and the best, who's the top of the top, and who will be competing for the AAA Ascension Championship. Now for my women, I will be hosting a tournament, and that tournament will decide who will fight for the title at the pay-per-view. Now I've pulled women from all over the world with varying levels of experience, some rookies, some vets. I will also be including a drab from Turbulence due to the loss of Guy Young Reed at Lucky 7 via the Lockbox match. And matter of fact, it's looking about time for our first match. So, match number 1 will be Salem versus former Turbulence diva Jade Jhamora in the first round matchup for the women's tournament.
Wow, some big news. Jade Jhamora, we just saw her on the past Turbulence episode, is now going to be on the Ascension brand. What a change for her.
You know, that's honestly going to be a big power move for Ascension with them losing Guy Young Reed. They're really adding a really good woman back to the roster.
Yeah, exactly. I would definitely say that it is a fair trade. Jade Jhamora being a graduate from last year's set of trainees, and it's official. Looks like Salem is also going to be making her return to the Ascension stage as well. We saw her in the first episode, ironically, against Guy Young Reed. And if I recall correctly, she didn't have the best of luck, so both of these women are going to have a lot to prove here in our first match back on the brand.
You know, you're definitely right on that one, Kane.
And I heard Frisco mention that he pulled women from all over the world, so I can only imagine the different walks of life and talent we're going to be seeing over the course of the episodes leading up to the pay-per-view. Anybody could pop up at any given time, as we can see Jade Jhamora, newest Ascension diva.
And you know, You know, we've seen the matches that she's done on Turbulence, and honestly, this is probably going to be really good for her having a fresh start, because even though she showed off that athletic ability that she has, and really just a spitfire attitude, she had a hard time really acquiring wins while on Turbulence.
Oh, most definitely. You know, over on Turbulence, some of the most experienced women's wrestlers in the game of all time are currently active and competing. So for you know, a student like Jade Jhamora, who is fresh, you know, out of the graduation scene, it's going to be hard to find her footing, you know. And kind of same thing goes for our opponent here tonight, Salem Jinx. She displays a similar attitude, very upbeat, but when it gets in the ring, she knows how to throw it down. So I can imagine these two women are going to leave it all out there, and that's all we could ask for. Fans remembering Salem Jinx very well. Whoa!
Oh, we are making a dash for the ring.
A burst of energy. She is ready to get going here. And I can imagine it's been a long time coming.
You know exact. Oh no, you go.
I was going to say she's one of the many people backstage that have been waiting for another opportunity to get out there. So she's.
You know, Kane, I was about to say the same thing about with Guy Young. You know, the last time we saw her out here, she had a loss.
Yeah, exactly, you know, so she's coming off a loss, Jade is coming off a loss. Either way, one of these two women are going to be getting the momentum in the women's tournament for the first ever women's championship here on Ascension. That was under. Oh!
We're ducking under the super kick, but Jade rolling her up now.
She is going to put her back turn, missed that initial super kick, victory roll. Oh
no, Jade switching it. Only one count, switching it back over. Switching it again.
Okay, these two back and forth pinfalls here.
Yeah, it's so going. Oh my.
Like a game of roly-poly in the middle of the ring. Salem sends Jade across. Oh,
it's still going. Now we got a crucifix pin now by Jade. And only a 2 count.
Like Salem was going for some sort of maybe rolling clothesline, but Jade able to catch the arm. These two hot out the gate.
Oh, yes. That's one way to say it now, is Jade just battering Salem with just a fury of punches in the corner. Oh, Salem with the jumping arm drag.
Glided into the ropes there. Nasty landing. Jade getting right back up, though.
Yeah, slowly though. Oh, wait, going right into a belly-to-belly suplex by Salem, bringing her down.
Pin?
No! Only a 1 count that time.
Good kick out. Oh!
One on the way. Oh, sling blade now by Jade.
Jade rolling out of the way of that incoming offense. Quickly assessing the situation. Nice rolling senton. Salem having a hard time getting back up to her feet, but Jade is sizing her up here.
Oh, yes, she is. Bringing her down. A face buster.
Yeah, springboard to it. Straight into the pin. 2.
Only a 2 count.
Not quite, but wow, these two women sure didn't hesitate to get into the thick of it here.
Oh, exactly, Kane. Now, Jade really trying to wear down Salem now with that surfboard stretch, really trying to yank right on those arms.
Yeah, both these women seem to favor a very fast pace, you know, but they're going to have to... Oh!
Wow.
Stiff forearm. They were going to have to pace it out.
Yeah, I don't know if Salem wants to do that yet. I don't think Jade does either. Bringing her down with the drop toe hold.
A little bit of a boardwalk afterwards, off the ropes, and face full of turnbuckle.
Oh, yeah, this leaves something for Salem now.
Jade, I don't even think she knows she's here on Ascension.
I don't think so. Oh my
God, flying enziguri from the corner.
And what?
Well, the championship was that much closer to Salem's grasp, but Jade still staying in this one.
Jade's head was kicked clean off with that one, Kane. I'm surprised that she was able to kick out at all from both of those pins.
Must have just been pure instinct, but Salem's going to keep trying to wear her down. Looks like Jade's getting her wits back about her, though. Bites her off.
Yeah, fighting out of the headlock, and Hurricane Rana into the ropes. And we got body avalanche now.
Beautiful, lands on her feet. She's not done though.
To the top rope.
High rent district.
Oh, it misses. Oh my
God, a stiff punch there from Salem takes Jade clean down.
Yeah, right to the back of the head. And crossbody on the top rope.
2. Oh, once again, 2 3/4 for Salem. Ooh, took a lot out of her, it looks like.
It's looking really tired, but to size it up for something. Oh! Jade saw it that time.
Uses the momentum against Salem, brings her down.
Oh, we got a crossface.
Just locked in center of the ring. She's got it cinched in.
Nowhere near the ropes, but wait, I think Salem's finding her way out of it. Pulling the arms away. And
punches the upper pectoral area there. I think that's going to feel very good.
Oh, wait a minute. Standing Hurricane Rana, flipping her over.
And again, very close fall. Salem in disbelief. We saw both these women come out here with, the pep in their step, but once that bell rung, there's been no love lost in any of their offense.
You can say that again, Kane. Salem going right towards Jade and flipping her back in.
Getting her back in there. Fans behind both of these women. Head full of steam and
scorpion kick.
Oh, Jade's fired up now, and I think it's Salem's turn to see stars.
Oh no, this is not good.
Oh, sliced bread. 2. And that's it. Jade progresses in the tournament. Wow, what a turnaround. Both these women needed this win a lot, and they both showed the fight. Salem was so close and so many times, but Jade holding through there in the end.
And somehow, Kane, and this was one way to start off Ascension tonight.
Yes, it was exactly what we expected from 2 women of the Ascension brand, and now with that belt seemingly hanging in the balance, it's anyone's fair game, and Jade picking up, which I could believe is overall her first win, actually. So an extra cherry on top for her. Congratulations.
Exactly.
Oh, we're not quite done yet, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Jenny Sain's going to be taking on the newly debuting Harlow in a first-round matchup here tonight. But up first, Ezra Fox is going to be in action right up next, as we saw announced on our social media. Wow, what a night already, Brad.
I don't know how bigger this night can get with starting off with a match like that, Kane.
I know, they definitely set the tone for the rest of the talent. Let's see Ezra Fox there in the center of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, but it looks like he's got someone by his side, which is new for him here.
To be honest, the last time that we saw Ezra compared to now, it looks like he almost has a completely different persona to himself.
That's exactly the first pilot episode of Ascension. It was quite a long time ago now, but with a new look, seemingly same attitude, and a new partner in crime. Who knows how Ezra is going to be taking Ascension by storm from here on out, but we're going to have to see. I don't know whose opponent is going to be here tonight, if he even has one. It was advertised like that. But I'm more curious about this mystery woman he's got by his side. I don't believe I've ever seen her. I mean, I remember Frisco saying he's, look for talent worldwide, but it doesn't seem like she's geared up to compete this evening.
Yeah, exactly right. She looks as if she's not really a wrestling talent, as if maybe Ezra brought her with her.
Could be. Unless it looks like she's barking like orders or something even at him as they're making their way down here. He looks like Ezra sure is taking it time pandering to the run here on the return of Ascension. As expected. Looks like she's grabbing a mic though, so we're gonna maybe get some answers to the questions we've been asking.
For those of you who don't know who I am, which is honestly hard to believe, I am Anastasia, wrestling's trophy, the wave goddess, the woman every woman loves to hate, but every man aspires to be with. And that brings me to this fine specimen I'm alongside tonight. My boyfriend, which I'm pretty sure needs little introduction. You all know him very well. Ezra Fox, the one and only wave god, the man who defines the new wave of greatness and wrestling expertise. But enough introductions, let's get to business. I'm a sharpshooter, and I don't hold my tongue. Our apologies to the self-proclaimed competition backstage, but Ezra is the only man who is worthy of a spot in that match for the championship, and he'll prove that any time, any place. He has showcased his many talents, match after match, and honestly, he hasn't met anyone who possesses the skill set that comes with his arsenal. Check the stats. But I will say, I was expecting a bit more from this roster, and I have yet to get impressed. But not all expectations were expected to be met, necessarily, except one, and that is still in effect, being that the greatest this industry has ever seen. I mean, come on, who wants to see the Cavalier and Will chase each other around for the championship? That's so last year, not to mention pointless. No one wants to see that, trust me. Or that hero star Keita competing for it either, who dubbed him hero anyways. He got lucky, and trust me, that won't happen again. One win does not make you qualified to represent a company. Ezra has several. And let's be real, he couldn't even get the job done back at Takeoff X against O'Reilly of all people. Will couldn't either. None of these men can represent the brand better than Ezra Fox. Actually, I did say that he would prove that any time, any place. And I'm a woman of my word, and I believe my word. So, why not make that place tonight? An open challenge against Ezra. Which one of you men are feeling lucky enough tonight to prove my claims, which were facts, incorrect? If so, tonight, right now, is your chance, and your only chance.
Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Ezra was accompanied by his girlfriend, Anastasia, and they're going to be hosting an open challenge here tonight. So anyone in the back is encouraged to come out here.
And
I don't believe we've ever seen this man before, but I'm getting some feedback here, and it looks like his name is Julian, and he is one of the newer students here at the Academy, specifically underneath the Ascension brand, and it looks like he's going to try and make a name for himself at the expense of Ezra Fox, but I'm a bit concerned. I don't, like, of all people.
yeah, I guess we can say this kid has guts. If he's the one that's coming out here against Ezra Fox, who is not very experienced, but he's very new on the scene, but he knows exactly what he can do in that ring, and we know that he can be very deadly, and let's see how this goes.
Yeah, maybe we'll be surprised, but
oh my!
Like a bat out of hell, that running knee off the Harlow's moment!
My.
A Harlow's moment just like that!
Oh, come on.
So you can see Anastasia cheering him on.
Ezra's really not done.
No, he's not. He's gonna enjoy this one. Oh my God! The Poseidon's Talus, as he likes to call it, but still not done yet.
What else does he have to do? Wait a minute.
Another Heartless moment, even more so than the last one. Pin here. Thanks for coming, Julian. But that's all she wrote on that one. Not much of a challenge, really, but you know, maybe a good learning experience for Julian, possibly.
I don't know what you can learn from that besides don't get in the way of Ezra Fox.
I don't know, looking very impressive. Is Ezra Fox. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
My blood too. I'm ready to smell fear. Smell a lot. My competitors flex here. They smelled I was hot. I want it all. Excess, the sex, much success. Stress us. I want it all, no less. Come on.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back from the commercial break. If you're just tuning in, you just miss Ezra Fox making his return back to Ascension, joined by Anastasia, and he just completely demolished one of the newest members of the roster.
Yeah, the poor new student Julian getting a taste of what Ezra Fox is all about, but we're going to have to continue on. As always, the show continues, and Jenny Saint is making her way out here in the continuation of the Women's Championship Tournament, which was announced earlier by General Manager Frisco. And this is the second matchup of the first round. Earlier tonight, we saw Jade Jhamora take on Salem Jinx. In the first matchup, Jade progressing. Now Jenny is going to have to try and follow in her footsteps now of one of the familiar faces of Ascension. You know, a proud favorite to say the least. She's going to be taking on a newly debuting opponent here tonight in Harlow. Out she comes. Completely different vibe here between the two women. Harlow hailing from Blackpool, England. She's going to be bringing a very different type of offense than Jenny Saint, who was trained here directly at Arrow Academy.
Yeah, so Kane, for Jenny going up against an opponent that has never been in the academy, has never trained here, coming in for their first match, I think this is going to be very difficult for Jenny to really figure out what type of really fighting style Harlow has until she actually starts getting hit with punches or hit with moves.
That's exactly. None of the women here tonight, I can imagine, knew much about what they were going to be doing. As far as I know, they probably were just told to gear up and get ready, so, you know, all of them were going to have to kind of really show their true skills and, you know, adapt on the fly. And Jenny, this being her first international opponent, if you will, taking it straight to her, but
we got collar number tie up, and referee having to get in between these two finally now, and clean break.
Well, that's fortunate.
Oh!
Couple of forearms from Jenny, trying to test the waters here.
Oh! And getting a slap. Oh, another one.
Uh-oh.
Oh my!
What? Okay, a bit of an exchange. Looks like Jenny came out on top of that one. I guess you call it a forearm to the chest of Harlow. I don't think she was expecting that from the Spitfire.
Oh, here we go. Jenny down in the corner. Bringing her. Oh. Harlow reversing it.
Oh. Backslide.
Only a one count. Staring each other down. And Jenny now rolling her up now.
Quick kick out as well. Missed the clothesline. She came back around for seconds. Still only a one count. Harlow looking a bit surprised.
Yeah, surprised too. Just giving her a huge lariat to the back of the head.
Harlow seems to be in full control here.
Oh, yeah, not done putting Jenny on the ropes. And
Oh my
what? He's right to the head. Oh,
God.
She's just falling down right to the floor.
She got back up quickly though, but I don't think she sees. Oh, Harlow coming. Face full of the hardest part of the ring in the apron. And to keep it going, she has 10 seconds after all to use the outsider advantage.
Oh, and I think she's going to use the most of it. Kane bringing her back outside. A twisting neck breaker. Taking a bow for her pleasure.
I do believe that reset the count. She put Jenny in the ring technically. Oh, off the announce table here.
Oh, Jenny having an opening.
She's Harlow took a bit too long to pander from her efforts there.
Oh,
back to the announce table. Come on, ladies.
Oh, and another one. Jeez.
Looks like we're getting back in the ring here. Jenny's going up. Oh! Flying crossbody. She gets all of it. Two.
No.
Not enough, but definitely the opening that she needed. She's gonna have to keep her head on straight.
Oh, Harlow with the roll up.
Playing possum there, but didn't get the best of Jenny. Oh!
And Luthez pressed out by Jenny again, finding an opening.
Getting fired up here. Wheelbarrow.
Oh!
Nice.
Bringing her down.
We'll have to use the ropes to get back up to a vertical position.
Oh, running crossbody that time.
Off the ropes.
Oh, okay.
Nice handspring moonsault. Straight into the pin. Nice combination from Jenny, showing off that training. Only a 2 count nonetheless.
Oh, flipping her over.
Nice figure 4 necklock applied.
Yeah, using that core and leg strength of hers now just to flip her around.
Harlow is in dire straits here. Jenny has been getting some pretty big offensive maneuvers in. Looks like she's fighting out of it though. For the meantime.
Huge elbow, bring it to the corner, and
Jenny fighting out of there though.
Thrust kick, and no, a mule kick.
Now it looks like Harlow was trying to stop the offense, but Jenny quickly turning it around in her favor. Off the ropes.
Yeah, looking for something. Baseball slide.
And another one. We got onto the apron here. Diving meteor from the apron. These two women have been using all of the arena.
And now Jenny's been finding really short openings, but now I think this really opened it up fully for her now.
Exactly. She's been looking really good in the last few moments. Another crossbody, maybe? No.
Harlow catching her. Wait a minute.
Jenny able to swing her momentum just enough. Jenny knew she was in a bad place there.
Again, she made it good for her somehow out of nowhere. Throwing Harlow's face right into her boot.
Split leg drop out of nowhere. Pinfall 2, 3, and now 2 and Jenny. I guess you could say an upset here. After the opening moments of that matchup, I thought it was going to be a done deal, but you cannot count out Arrow Academy's hot cherry bomb, Jenny Sane. She progresses in the women's tournament.
And again, this is another big moment for someone that was on Turbulence to come over here and really make it big with a big win.
Exactly, Jenny Sane, more known for her interviewing skills, but now making a name as a wrestler. What a great performance. We got two very capable opponents that are now progressed in the tournament in Jade, Jhamora, and Jenny Sane. I'm very excited to see who else is going to put their name in the ballot. But We're gonna have to keep things moving later on tonight. As you can see, our main event, Will Steele versus Keita Nori in a one-on-one.
I'll be Jade. Did you honestly think I was gonna let you all leave without saying a few words now? My name is Deborah Day, and the next time you see me, I will be making my long-awaited debut here on Ascension. So sit tight, because these double D's are coming your way. And I ain't talking about the ones on my chest.
Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Deborah Dane is going to be making her debut on the next episode of Ascension in the women's tournament, but we're going to be moving forward here. It looks like Violetta's making her way out here. I'm presuming that this is going to be another matchup in the tournament, but I haven't seen any advertisements as to who her opponent is going to be.
Yeah, no, we have nothing in our notes either that Lance Frisco gave us at the beginning of the show when we came here this morning. So this is, I really don't know.
I have no idea, but it's not Deborah. We can at least confirm that much. She's not geared and ready to compete. And Violetta, representing the Ascension brand, back at Lucky 7 against the then debuting Larissa Dominguez, now signed to Turbulence. You know, and she wasn't able to pick up the win there, but like I said, represented the brand very well, and she's really making strides here. Under the training of Le Cavalier, of course. I am getting official word that this is indeed another first-round matchup in the tournament, and I don't know if I'm hearing this correctly, but they're telling me Megan Covino, and it sure is. The last time I remember seeing this woman was years ago, and she was effectively taken out of action with a serious injury, but it looks like she's back and she's ready to start over here on Ascension.
Well, I guess this is one of the veterans that Lance Frisco was talking about that he was going to sign.
Yeah, exactly, and what a way to shake up the division. I know it's been several years, along with, the injury she had to nurse back to health, but nonetheless, Megan Covino bringing her experience to the brand, and against Violetta at that, which, I wish I could say that she has it in the bag, but of all the people to come back here and return to, this is going to be quite the test for Megan. Oh! Welcome back from Violetta.
Oh! And Megan Covino, not really playing into those mind games that Violetta loves to play.
Not at all. Looks like Megan has a bit of a different attitude, seemingly.
Oh! Spinning thrust kicks by Violetta, pushing Megan into the corner now, continuing those leg attacks that she is known for.
Lost the ring. Oh!
Oh, you kick!
Turning around her favor, that experience shining through. Looks like Megan hasn't missed a beat. Oh! Well, I was going to say she looks like she hasn't missed a beat, but I think that type of elbow will stop anyone in their tracks. Only a 1 count, though.
Exactly. Now Violetta now having an opening to take the momentum in her favor. Bringing Megan back into the corner now. Oh, Megan stopping that offense. And,
Violetta not falling for it twice.
Oh my!
God.
Punch, right to the chin.
Violetta really taking it to Megan, not showing her any mercy here in her big comeback tonight.
Exactly. Now Violetta wrapping those legs around Megan, really just trying to squeeze the life right out of her, but leaving those arms open.
Not a good idea here. Oh!
Now going after the legs.
Well, looks like she definitely took note of Violetta's strongest form of offense early on. Oof. Looked like an inverted Indian deathlock of sorts there. All tied up, but Violetta breaking out of it. Forearm does the job. Gets some distance. Oh!
Break it free. Oh!
That one fully charged that time. Jesus.
And another kick out by Megan. Violetta looking a little surprised after that one. Oh, and dropping the knee.
Driving it straight to her socket. Jesus. Out of pure desperation there, but only earned her another 1 count. Oh, come on. Ref out of position to see it.
Modified back suplex with the bridge.
The bridge. No. Got it. Violetta all over her.
Look at it. Just stopping right on the back of her neck, referee. I mean, he really can't do anything about that, but still.
Yeah, no, it's just an unethical decision there for Violetta to target the previously injured neck of Megan.
Megan using her head and now using her feet now.
Running. Face buster. Nice combination there from Covino, getting back into this one. 2. But not quite enough, but at least a little bit of offense in. It has been all Violetta thus far.
And I think Megan really just trying to slow down the pace now. We got a straight jacket hold as he drives that knee right into the back of Violetta. Well, starting to get up though.
Flips Megan over. Violetta, head full of steam and
clothesline, tried to, and we got a super kick.
Got it straight to the pin. Ref in position. 2. That one was God.
That was very close.
Comfort. Got it. I don't know how Violetta was able to get out of that one.
Violetta moving out of my.
1 for her troubles. 2.
Now she has the pin and Megan kicks out.
Just barely. Both of these women not really just laying into their punches, if you will.
You know, they really are. And Violetta trying to stay on top, but Megan again finding an opening.
Couple of clotheslines.
Yeah, getting fired up with these clotheslines. Violetta trying to find safe spaces in the corner, but Megan coming right at her with the knee.
Jawbreaker.
Elevated flatliner, and both these women are down.
Yeah, they are. Violetta finding some life first, though. She's got to go for that pin.
She does. It draping the arm over. No!
Wasted a good 5 seconds there. That could have been the match, and that could have been her progressing in the tournament.
Violetta trying to plead with the referee. And
Well, maybe Violetta was a bit more exhausted than she anticipated getting back up. Going back to the legs. Megan having a very straightforward offensive plan here.
Yeah, high ankle lock right there.
God, Violetta ruthlessly just staying on top of Covino any way she can. Come on.
Just draping her eyes right across the ropes. Referee couldn't see it, and another punch right to the face of Megan, and
surfboard. Oh my God!
Surfboard curb stop by Violetta.
2.
No.
Megan showing some tremendous fight here. Violetta is at the top of her game.
Again, just stopping right on the neck of Megan.
Yeah, really just taking full advantage of Megan's ring rust, if you will. Oh my God!
A modified octopus stretch applied, or abdominal stretch, I should say.
A bit of both even. Has Megan all the way, stretched out, drops her. Maybe she was losing her grip.
Oh my God!
She wanted to get some more stretch on it.
Really just trying to stretch out the body. Look at that angle.
God, I think her foot's touching the back of her head.
No. She finds a way out of it, though.
That's the clothesline. Nice leg trip. This is the opening Megan needs.
Knee right to the side of the head.
She quickly realizes she's got to stay on top of her. And then another one. Indian death block applied. God, and she's really got full torque there. Oh, but still not enough damage has been done. Oh!
I think Megan's getting tired of this match now, and abdominal stretch of her own.
And she's got a wrench in leg hook that she was previously working on. Oh! A nice head scissor takedown. Oh no!
Abdomen and
God, and that signature axe kick. Good night, Megan. I think that's gonna be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3, and Violetta moves on in the women's tournament. Wow. You know, I gotta say I wasn't expecting to see, you know, a moment like this where Ascension would be greeted with, you know, a comeback story like Megan Covino, but she wasn't able to quite get the job done. But I can definitely say for certain that she is going to be bringing her experience to the division in the most positive of ways. Violetta just at the top of her game right now. You know, it was the ultimate test. She wasn't able to overcome, but you know, Violetta has to be more than ecstatic, I can imagine.
It's just so hard to actually congratulate her with just all those tactics that she uses in the ring.
You know, whether they're ethical or not, they got the job done, and nothing else to be expected from the underling of the Cavalier. But you know, that's not all we have for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, we have some more announcements about the upcoming World Tour stop in Tokyo, and you know, maybe we'll see Violetta there. Maybe not. Who knows?
I bet you'd like to be there.
I can only imagine everyone's fiending for a spot. But it looks like Turbulence's Takana is going to be taking on Long Ada. A new talent guy, Hungry, a familiar face, taking on Sailor. Oh, wow. That's a big one. And Yukita.
This is a big one, too.
Yeah, Yukita, who is going to be competing up next, is going to be taking on one of the newest signees to the high altitude division in Reiki. Wow, 3 great matches to be expected at the event. We just keep finding out more and more who's going to be there as the shows roll out. But you have to focus here on our main event for the evening. The real deal, Will Steele is going to be making his way out here to take on Arrow Academy's Hero Star Keita, and you know, they have a little bit of unfinished business. You know,
both of them were in that world title match against Sean O'Reilly at Takeoff X, and both of them put on a showing in that match.
Yeah, definitely. It's, you know, they missed out on a big opportunity there, but nonetheless, you know, gotta keep on moving forward, you know. And upon hearing Frisco earlier, it's going to be a new goal that the two have in the AAA championship.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not surprised that Frisco is having these two men go up against each other, because they have really been seen as the top guys around here, at least just from the amount of star power and the amount of respect that they get, not only from Arrow Academy, but from around the wrestling industry.
Exactly. Will Steele making a big name for himself all around the world. Same goes to Keita, and they're going to be bringing all that star power here tonight in the main event, which is bound to be explosive, which seems to be the theme for tonight, with as many left turns as we've been taking from the very beginning match. Here he comes, the fans rallying.
Oh yes, the hero rising from the smoke.
Here he is, Yukita. Dori is in the building.
Oh yes, the hero star finally back here at Ascension. You know, we saw him take Ezra last episode, and he just put on a showing. Just his athletic ability, that speed and strength combination that he has in that ring, the poise that he has against anybody in the ring, it's second to none.
Exactly, Yukita, no doubt one of the most technically sound, competitors here on, any of our divisions, really. And, he's been bringing that athletic ability, his striking ability, grappling. He can do it all here to Ascension, and I personally believe that he's in really good running to be in that title match at Proven Point.
Definitely, I definitely agree with you on that, Kane. And I think this match is going to decide if one of these men will end up being in that title match, or maybe both of them will be in this title match. And we're getting a preview of what it will look like.
Yes, exactly. Frisco saying earlier tonight he's going to be personally watching all of the men to decide personally who is going to be in that title match. Ezra having a really good performance earlier tonight, and Yukita's been very consistent since the pilot episode. Same goes for Will. Who knows? The men really have made a splash for themselves here. But
Colin will tie up Will, using his strength advantage just to push Yukita right into the ropes. Referee breaking in between these two. Excuse me. We had a clean break.
That is, these two very respectable opponents in the ring. They play by the rules, but the bell has rung, and it's going to be all business here until the final one rings at the end of the night. Another collar elbow.
Waist lock by Yukita, using the speed to wrap around Will and holding on to that lock. Will finally breaking into a waist lock of his own now. And bringing him down now into the headlock.
Nice transition there for Will. Yukita definitely knows he doesn't have the strength advantage here. Going to have to use that unorthodox offense.
Hit him right in the abdomen. He has his legs locked around the neck of Will Steele. And another headlock by Will Steele, just cranking right on the neck.
Yukita trying to get back up to his feet. He knows he's not going to...
wow.
Knee straight to the face. Like I said, it's going to be no love lost here between these two men. They want that championship.
Yeah, we have an arm lock applied now.
Transition.
Staying on that arm now, and some single arm push-ups, and
a little bit of flair on it, but he's not going to let him go so easy.
Going back into the headlock now.
Will definitely knows that he's going to have to keep the Hero Star grounded, because once he starts soaring around, it's going to be very hard to bring him back down. But Yukita himself is going to have to be looking out for that deal breaker.
Exactly. Yukita finding an opening now, really just bringing it right to the legs of Will, really just trying to take out the base of all of his maneuvers, and still not bringing down the big man.
Another clothesline, keeping up with his speed. That's going to be a very good early game tactic for Yukita. Finally brings him down.
One knee and finally bringing him down fully. Now going for the pin, and after all that, only a 1 count.
He's definitely going to have to double up on the offense, but he has his target in sight.
And this is very smart by Yukita. This is like one of the most experienced men that we have on the Ascension roster, and he knows what it takes to win.
Yeah, he definitely does. He's come out on top more often than not here. With Will having that constant, thought in the back of his head of the Cavalier roaming about, maybe he's a little distracted. Maybe he isn't. Not too sure, but that's also going to have to be something to keep in mind here. We haven't seen any signs of him in this far tonight. I'm sure he's watching this one very closely.
He definitely is. We got an ankle lock applied now by Yukita Nori right in the middle of the ring. Will trying to get away, but Yukita pulling him back into the middle.
Yeah, he is doing the best he can. Flipping him over.
A quick roll by Will, and bringing down Yukita Nori now, driving those elbows right into the shoulders of Yukita.
Have to start shutting down the Hero Star now.
And trying again. Now we got an armbar apply, keeping Yukita away from the ropes.
Very smart there. I don't know if he had the leg strength to hold on, though. The offense has been applied to it thus far. Repositioning.
Another one now.
Yukita so dangerously close to the ropes, but the arm parallel to it is in the clutches of Will.
And again, break it all up. Wow, several punches to the face of Will, helping break Keita out of that hold.
God, and again with those signature kicks of Keita.
Yep. Bringing down Will once again, and kick right to the center of his chest.
Wait against him. 2.
And no. They're kicking out.
Yeah, still very much so in this one. A lot of life between these two men still. They've been playing it safe. It's only a matter of time before they start busting out those final resorts in this main event matchup.
Exactly, because both of these men have been in high-caliber matches. They know what it is to be in a main event, especially when you don't know if this match could help you get to that next level.
Yeah, exactly, and with the stakes and the balance of a potential title shot in the future for any man that Frisco seems, slingshot dropkick from Keita seems, fit for it. It's a big deal, pinfall. 2.
Referee in position, and another kick out by Will.
And he's staying in this one, arguably Will has more to prove here. Keita Dori is established worldwide and, has definitely made a name for himself. Will being a bit more greener on the scene, this is a big deal too for him.
Exactly, a sleeper hold applied now by the Hero Star. And, a jawbreaker.
God, takes Keita down for him as well. Got the arm. That's been a minor target for Will throughout the match.
Trying to break it, and arm trapped backbreaker, or back suplex, excuse me. As he goes to the pin. And another kick out.
Will's starting to get a bit frustrated. As you can see, Will's tactic has been switching in between his technical abilities and his brute strength to keep Keita on his toes. Oh no, arm exposed.
Leg drop right on that arm that he's been working on.
He hasn't been showing any leeway for it. Keita been targeting the legs. Will been targeting the arm predominantly. He can take out the wings of the Hero Star who keep him grounded. You take out the street trunk legs of Will, his strength is taken away. Both of these men, they have a game plan, but which one is going to pull out in the end?
This might be the opening for Will to win. The arm trapped crossface right in the middle of the ring. Keita away from the ropes on all 4 sides.
And he's not able to see that crossface, practically blinding him.
He breaks out of it anyways.
He does.
And sling blade.
Nice job, but at what cost? He's gonna have to dig down deep, just like he did for that sling blade. Looks like he found enough energy to get back up on his own 2 feet.
Going Will in the corner now. Huge drop kick.
Will still standing though. Nice job. The Hero Star starting to roll. That's exactly what the real deal's not gonna want. Sizing up the big guy.
Huge missile drop kick by the Hero Star.
Yeah, but he's got to go for the pin, wasting a lot of time. 2.
Could this be it? No, it's not. This match continues.
Both of these men have been very impressive thus far. I can imagine with the added pressure of knowing Frisco's watching closely, they're doing everything they can, but under pressure, that's where both of these men thrive.
Exactly, and they're really just showing the perseverance that they have. As Keita, look at this arm big, and he's trying to go for that Falcon Arrow. Will
Into the gut into a
pump handle face buster.
2.
And no.
Another very close count. The fans just as shocked as we are at that one. These two men laying it all on the line. Keita finding some space to breathe.
Oh no, but that might be good. Bringing Will to the outsider. Will respectfully bringing Keita back into the ring instead of maybe hitting on the floor. Or
setting up for his next plan of offense. More like it. Keita really is in some dire straits here. Will is all over him. Saw him try to get some breathing room, but Will only took that as an opportunity to close the distance even further across the ring.
Yeah, chasing him down. Oh, trying to go for that high knee. Keita saw it coming. Ducking down. Whoa, we got Achilles lock.
Yeah, he's got it all the way locked in, easily bringing down the big guy to all fours. He's got it locked in. Got dead middle of the ring too.
And wow! More punches by Will Steele helping him break free out of that hold.
God.
Juju Unagi, but not done. Into the Anaconda Vice.
He's got it locked in.
Keita's so close to the ropes, but he can't reach it.
He can't quite grasp it. Well, I do think he's in luck. That's not the arm that's been really battered and beaten.
Oh my! Huge roundhouse kick by the Eurostar, and I think he used up all of his energy with that kick.
God, both of the men down, but not out. As you can see, they've really just been laying it all out there.
And I'm getting really tired over here. Will really just showing the damage that's been put on him in this match. Same thing with Keita.
Yeah, they're both running on fumes here. One big maneuver is no doubt going to seal the deal.
Keita mustering up some strength, putting Will on the top rope.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, looking for something here. Maybe a super. But Will. Pushing him down.
A falling star here in the Ascension Arena.
Will smartly getting off the top rope.
He's getting his bearings. Oh no.
Northern Light suplex, but he's not done.
Hangs on.
Picking him up, and twisting suplex, and both of them are down again.
Again. God. 4, 5, 6, 7.
He might have taken too long, but we'll see another pinfall by Will. No.
Yeah, the exhaustion kicking in at the worst of times. They're trying to get pumped back up, it seems.
It's a little hard when you go this long, but Keita really bringing it to Will.
Over he goes. Hanging on though. Keita realizing where he's at.
Up the ropes. Single leg drop kick. Not done up the ropes.
My God, just flinging himself at Will, that flipping senton. The fans on their feet.
Yeah, I think that surge of energy from the crowd is really going to help Keita in these last moments. Is now, I believe this is his final opening for this matchup.
Yeah.
Really,
there's only so much more these two can do. Oh God, we saw him put away Ezra on the last episode from the top rope. Oh no.
I'd be signaling for something. Oh, cross buddy, wait.
Oh boy.
No.
Could this be it?
Well,
Oh, he's
hands
up on
up.
the shoulders.
Oh!
God, and that's the deal breaker if I've ever seen one.
Now he's to crawl over to him.
Oh.
What?
God, I can only imagine Will is beside himself. Keita, no doubt, a pure instinct, finds shelter on the outside after that huge final blow. But the match continues on nonetheless.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, come on. We spoke about it briefly earlier. Haven't seen any sights of Le Cavalier, and he just got Will disqualified.
Will's beside himself. He's so confused. But what just happened?
He just got Will disqualified. God, I don't even think that Keita was the target here. He was just collateral damage in the Cavs' overall plan, and ultimately by getting Will disqualified, that gives Keita the big win here in the main event of the evening, which only can mean that he's in Frisco's good graces.
Assumably so, but that just costed us a great finish to this overall amazing main event.
I know it. What a sad way to see things go out, but they laid it all out there. Regardless of won or lost, I'm sure they both impressed the GM here tonight. But who knows what's going to happen after that display? Just look at them. The match was so incredibly even between these two, and that could have been it right there. Such a shame. It looks like these two men are. Oh, what a nice show of sportsmanship between the two. A non-ideal ending, but they shook it out in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be all for tonight. I'm Kate Michael.
And I'm Brad Maple.
And hopefully we'll have some updates on what just happened.